endlessly searching for an original sound.
So welcome to Indie File Cases, where we look at a new game each week. Well, a bunch of new games. And I think I need a new name for this series. What do you guys think? Can you guys come up with a good name for 2021? So our first game is Grow Big or Go Home. Now, one of the first issues is the music is very, very quiet in this game. And it doesn't have a windowed mode, which would be really keen. So let's go ahead and start the first level. Check this out. Now, if you like puzzle games, this is kind of a cute game you might enjoy. One of the things is you do have to be careful. Oop, I did not mean to skip that. So we don't know story mode. Bruce is a dude that really loves gardening. That's going to be the story. Bruce he knows what he likes, man. He knows his thing. So let's see. I wonder if I can just hold this. Oh, I can. That makes my life easier. Let's put it right here. We'll go get some more water. Make sure that plant gets all of the water it can use. It's going to be one happy little plant. So once you kind of figure out the mechanics and stuff, it's not a terrible game. It's just when you got to figure out, like, the mirror here, I actually had a problem with when I was testing this because I didn't know you could move it. It took me a little while to figure that out. Let's see if I can... There we go. Get that plant all the way up there. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, you can only do this when it's when it's fully full? Oh, no, Bruce, what have you done? Bruce, no! Bruce, no! Sorry, little plant. And the plant survived. It's okay, it's just minor burns. So, I didn't know you could actually burn a plant. Well, the plants in this game, I should say. Makes sense. Let's keep this poor little guy watered. I don't think he's ever gonna want the sun again. He's not had a good day, happy Mr. Plant. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get more. Word has spread and Bruce is shot into fame and stardom. Well, no, he has only been enlisted as a groundskeeper by a local witch. But it's a start. Rumor of his talents are spreading for far and wide, and there's even talks of Bruce being recruited by Santa, among others. Truly, there is nowhere but up for our talented Bruce, who is nothing more than to garden. All right. Let's get some water for these guys. All right, I'm going. Thank gosh we got that. That dash is really going to help us. And I do like the house designs and stuff. So I'm going to fill that up. I'm going to see who needs it more. I'll leave that there. There we go. So you don't have to be precise, which is nice. Come on. I think that's enough for him. Alright, little planty. There's your water. There you go, little planty. And Mr. Spider, would you like to help me get some water? No? Okay, Mr. Spider. It's fine. We got this. See, that spider, he's our supervisor. He's making sure we're doing our thing. So if we're in a witch's house, I wonder what kind of magic herbs we're growing. I guess Bruce doesn't want to question it. Oh, we are not having that happen again. No burning the witch's stuff. It would be bad on our part. There we go. Would you like some more water? bet you would. Oh, but you up there, you want some water. There you go, little buddy. All the water for you. So yeah, like I said, I think they should up the volume in this and definitely put a windowed mode in, because there's really no reason this kind of game should be in this kind of full screen mode. And I got almost full stars. Let's see the next level. Oh, Sienna. There it is. Wait, what a heck of a dash. Oh no, I guess it's not too bad. There we go. Oh, I see you're thirsty, little plant. It's okay, we got you. Santa's gonna be so happy. Oh. There. Let's fill that up. Put that right over here. And almost. Please give. Thank you. Alright, little plant. See, you're a happy little plant now. You had your water and your sun. If only plant growing was this easy, right guys? I think I'm not aiming right, so I'm gonna move this. There. There we go. And this does work pretty well with a controller, for those wondering. I am using a controller with this. Alright, let's make sure that doesn't burn. Alright, little plant, we're bringing you some water. But that was grow big or grow home. So what do you guys think of this game? We're gonna move on to our next one. Once that finishes. Boom. Make sure everybody gets some nice water. The pot's getting fatter when we get... I guess that would make sense. So that was a bit of grow big or grow home. Thank you guys for joining me for that one. So join me in just a moment for the next game. So our next game is a visual novel called How Stories Die. I know we normally do visual novels in the Simply Fun games, but why not spice it up a little? From the dawn of time, there was an unbreakable bond between humans and characters. A symbiotic relationship that allowed both humans and characters to evolve. The humans defined the characters, and in return, the characters taught them morals and knowledge. Because the characters taught the humans and evolved their minds, the stories and the characters the humans created evolved as well. But this relationship was especially strong between authors and their characters. When an author starts writing his story, he doesn't have the whole details or even the whole plot in his mind. As the story as he writes the story, he journeys on I can read today. As he writes the story, he goes on a journey alongside his characters and grows with them. You know, except some people. And it is during that journey when the author starts filling the gaps in his story. And thus I can really not read today. And thus the author and the characters write the story and evolve together. This mutual cycle of evolution has lasted over tens of thousands of years, until one author decided to break the cycle. His pride and ego prevented him from receiving help from the characters. He wanted to create a story that was entirely his, without any influence from the characters. But soon he will discover that this bond goes way deeper than what he has ever imagined. Someplace far away, beyond the concept of time and space. Are you crazy? At least tell me before you cast a terrible time magic. I know what voice you get. The ride was a little rockier than usual. Stop the crying, Nancy Noodle. You really have to work on your time magic. Oh. Well, but that's not an important part. Did we do it correctly?
Yeah.
There's no Chinese angle to it, you daisy hood. And the suggestion has been successfully installed, right? Stop grilling me, you sap. This is the 4th time you asked me that. Can you please talk normally? I don't get half of what you're saying. I'm a gangster. I have to talk like that. You are not a gangster, you're a bunny. And you aren't even a real bunny, you are... Shoo, you stupid red hot. You can't say that in public. So what do we do now, gangster? Now we just do a clean sneak before the hammer and saws get us chilled off. And in normal words, we have to get out of here before the other ones kill us. Does that mean the book has been released yet? If it was released, I'm sure we would have felt the effect by now. Still, the more time we stay here, the bigger the odds that the other one will notice us. Okay then, fair whoop. You goofy? The coppers can read your mind. I need to erase your memory. Like your terrible time magic? No thanks. You want us to get clipped off? Get your ass over here. Fuck, this shitty bunny is about to ruin my plans without even knowing about them. I have to keep my memory safe by all means. I need some backup plan. Jack Lou, I'm going to erase it in 1, 2... Yikes, I really don't want to do this. But, you're right. Dream depends on me. I have to transfer control over to him, although nothing guarantees that he will try to get my memory back. 3? Shit, here goes nothing. Let's hope for the best. Sweet dreams. The Kingdom of Alteria, a place of peace and prosperity, and the last resort of humankind. Once humans had the freedom to go wherever they wanted, but now, beyond the borders of Alteria, a living hell awaits. The Demon King, a ruthless and vulgar beast that ravaged the outside world, leaving only Alteria in one piece. It is his fault that the people of Alteria are living in a golden cage. No one can get out and no one can get in, if anyone even survived the slaughter of the Demon King. Yet the question still remains. Why does the Demon King refuse to crush Alteria? Why does it stand alone in a sea of blood and ashes? But there is one thing that the people of Alteria know. The Demon King will attack. The Demon King is known for having no mercy at all, as no soul managed to escape from his bloodbath. And when he will attack, the kingdom will be set on fire. Thus everyone is living in a shade of the evil Demon King, whatever, not knowing when their fate shall be sealed. But not all hope is lost. The Kingdom of Alteria still holds a secret weapon up its sleeve. A hero of fortune. After countless prayers and offerings made by the people of Alteria, a certain goddess offered her help. She blessed a small child and designated him to be a great warrior, with enough power to defend the kingdom against the Demon King. She gave the small child a sapphire ring in order to mark him as her champion. However, there is one condition. At the age of 18, the child must eat the golden fruit in order to reach his true potential. Only then the hero of fortune will raise his sword against the darkness and restore the freedom and safety the people of Alteria once had. But one question still remains. Who is that hero? Sir? What are you doing in my room, Gudolf? I told you not to wake me up. I was up until 3 a.m. trying to solve my homework. I am very sorry, sir. I didn't mean to wake you up in such a bad manner. Forget it, Gudolf. I am sorry I yelled at you. But for what reason did you come into my room in such an early hour? I carry a message from your father. It seems a very high priority mission, so I decided not to take the risk and give you the letter the moment I received it. He even said that with this message I carry the fate of Alteria on my shoulders. Don't get excited yet. You know your father tends to make things seem bigger than they really are. Yes, once the annual King Parade, he scolded a god for destroying the entire tradition of Alteria because he leaned too much to the left. But still, I never heard him talk about the fate of Alteria. I am leaving the letter on your desk, my prince. I must go now. The royal garden has never been so dirty. I must clean it before anyone else sees it, or else heads would be flying. My head, of course. Farewell. So why is the message so urgent? I picked it up and started reading. To Horace. Horace, my son, you almost reached the age of 18. Therefore, I thought it is time for you to take an important role in protecting the kingdom. In the eastern market of the capital awaits a guest of honor, the hero of fortune. I need you to escort the hero to the palace. Do not go formally. The spies of the Demon King are everywhere. Go by yourself, with a disguise. We don't want to attract any more attention than we need to. The hero of fortune will be easy to spot. He shall be wearing a sapphire ring on his left arm. Now go. We don't have much time to waste. George the Fourth, King of Alteria. Oh, right. I completely forgot about the operation we started last month. Man, those flyers we posted everywhere, even the forest and the shore. There's no chance the hero of fortune, whoever he is, missed the flyer. I just hope he knows where this eastern market, the flyers didn't get to specifics there. So, I am supposed to escort the hero? Oh well, I'm not complaining. It feels great to finally be entrusted with such an important mission. Thank you, Father. I'm not going to make the joke. There is no way I will fail you, or the kingdom. I changed clothes as fast as I could and sprinted out of the castle. Okay, I'm the Eastern Market. Now all I have to do is find him. Whew, it's really hot today. Oh, it's really annoying to go through that large hood. I should have brought a more comfortable disguise. This mission sounded more exciting on the paper. It feels like any other annoying chore. I can't find him. Remember, Horace, find a man with a sapphire ring. I continued searching around, looking at each and every person's hand. And will he find him? We'll find out if you guys want it to continue. Thank you guys for joining me for this game. Let's check out the next. Our next game is an actual Switch game. Oh, exciting. So let's see what this is about. Tadpole Treble Encore. This looks adorable. We're just gonna go with add-on. Why? Because it's just the easiest. Let's go with adventure mode. You can do it, child. Break out of that egg. All right. Dodge those. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I have to smack it. Okay. This is a really cute game. So it's a music game. Woo! Woo! this game. It's adorable. Ooh, I think I hurt one of my friends. Did not make it down there. The music's really nice. And of course the control and the Switch are very good too. I'm using a Pro controller, so that might be why. I wonder if we ever grow. I don't think I want any of this. Uh-oh. I think I got no choice now. Couldn't get that in time. Wait, I'm going too far? Well, then you should come catch me. Why is everything getting dark? Is that a bird? Don't birds normally eat tadpoles? I'm not gonna get eaten. I'm a cute little... Uh-oh. Well, I got a rank C. That's not too good. Oh, we're determined, little tadpole. Okay, so where's the next stage? Let's start. Let's do another stage. This is so cute. I don't really have much to say because the music's so nice. Why did I hit that? There we go. I think I'll swim up here. Thanks. Seem like a nice fish, I just don't want to get eaten. You understand. Oh, ow! Uh-oh. Bathtub? I do love the graphics for this. And the music, like I said, is really good. Which you, of course, need for these type of games. I'm just not very good at these type of games. Oi! Well, I mean, at least I didn't get eaten. There we go. I think we're doing finally good. Oh, I didn't make it. Oh well. Oh, I got a B though, so I got better. Bubbles! Let's do one more level. Do it! Turtle pipes. So definitely, if you've got a Switch, this is definitely a really cute game to try out. Please don't eat me, Mr. Turtle. We cool, bro? We cool. Oi! I think we're good. He just wants the algae. We just gotta avoid being near the algae. This is such a cute game, and if you've got kids, this is of course a cute game for kids. I'm not gonna try. And there we go. We got an A. Yes. Challenge fly acquired. Not bad. All right, what the heck? I think everyone wants to see another level. So why not? Oh, look, it's an 8-bit. I love the little trees in the background. Oh, mountains, I guess they would be. Oh, now this beat's nice. Can't seem to get the timing though. Is that the duck from Duck Hunt? Hey, still did it. Nope, he did. Let's retry that without failure. This level's a little bit finicky. Must have been what they meant by challenge fly. I hit that, I know I did. Still got it. So that can count. Just gotta go. Yep. I think that's enough of this for now. We are hitting our time limit. So this was one of the cutest games I've actually shown in a long time. And we're gonna move on to the next game. That was Tadpole Treble Encore. So see you guys in just a minute for our final game. So our next game is Ghostanoid, Demolition of the Haunted House, another Switch game. Let's check this out. Hello, I'm glad to see that you have successfully found this place. It so happens that the previous worker ran into the forest yelling something about ghosts. That's why we require a new one. You won't believe such nonsense, right? Alright, so let's try it. Great. So far, you're doing great. You know some people didn't even get this far. You can guess what you should tap next. That? Impressive, you keep surprising me. You are the second person who got so far. First one? Well, remember the guy who now lives in the forest? Good, starting with the Operation Cleanup. Your task is to deflect the ball by controlling the platform below. Start the operation, move it. That's all I have to do. That seems pretty interesting. So it's Arkanoid. I believe it has another name too. I remember it as Arkanoid. Maybe I should have told you before. Yes, I really should have. You only have 3 lives. Well, at the moment you have 2. I believe in you. Oh, well that's pleasant, thank you. Well, this ghost seems seems like such a friendly man. I can't figure out why the others would leave. I get hazard pay, right? Yes, you've already noticed. Yeah, there are ghosts here. Who would think about it? Ghostanoid is probably not the best name when you're trying to keep the intrigue. I didn't even notice it's actually called Ghostanoid. Fair enough. Well, that's it. Now a serious game begins. Well, come here, damn ghost. You decide to bother me. Your smell. Okay. By the way, I opened this shop with some cool stuff in it. Oh, cool. We have a shop now. So, not sure why the ghost doesn't. Well, I guess the ghost doesn't want us destroying his place. I mean, it's kind of understandable. I wouldn't want my place destroyed too. Especially if I've lived here for eternity, basically. But, you know. Darn it. Let's try this again. So it's definitely faster than the original Arkanoid, from what I remember at least. There we go, now it's slowed down a bit. Oh, why did I do that? That seems like a terrible idea. The controlling is... what? Why would you do this? Why is it reversed? This is terrible. It's a terrible thing to give me. Thank you. Thank you for getting rid of that. Oh, so, oh, well, that's useful. I don't know what that did. That has me slightly worried. Well, let's see what happens if we go to the main menu. It did say that we had a shop, right? I wonder where that shop is. Maybe we see it after this? Could you please stop throwing things at me? It's very rude, you know. The trick is to get it up there. Oh. So not everything's gonna be useful, that's for sure. So it's definitely a harder version of Arkanoid. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Ooh! Ooh! That ghost is not having a fun day. That ghost is not having a fun day. Yes. By the way, I rummaged around in documents and found a treasure map. Oh no, this is not for this game. But I also have something for you here. Oh, ghost hunting guide. That would have been useful before. Destroy all the ghosts and blocks to complete all the levels. Slow down ball, multiple ball, all punching ball. Platform, slow down. Okay. So there are ones you have to avoid. No ordinary ghost. An ordinary ghost, unremarkable. Scroll further down. There's gonna be more types of ghosts. That doesn't bode well. Wow, what shines so bright and has cool effects? Maybe this is some incredibly useful bonus. Or there is another hiding ghost that wants to scare you. Probably. We'll never know. We're about to find out, aren't we? He has a little helmet on. Look at him. He's a cutie booty ghost. Oh, I don't like this. Oh no, what did I do? Oh no! Got him. Oh, I almost had it. Sometimes you cannot avoid that. Darn it! Try this one more time. I actually kind of like the challenge of this. Dang, those ghosts do not have any chill! Feels bad. Look, ghost, we're just trying to earn a paycheck. You can understand. One of you looks like you used to do this in your life. Oh, I see what you do. I don't like you. Very bad for me. Dang it. One more try. You can kind of trap that one if you're smart. You can just kind of keep hitting it. Oh. Sometimes you cannot avoid things. Oh well. So I think that was enough of a Ghostanoid. Very interesting game. Very fun. So for now, guys, I'm gonna head over to the next game, which is the final game of this week's Indie File Cases. So let's see exactly what it is, shall we? Our final game for this week is a Switch game. Again, this is a visual novel. Yay, visual novels. If it actually wants to go. Through the slumber, I heard the voice and the engine's rattling noise. This is my aunt is a witch. Crickstone Road. It was finally my stop. I opened my eyes and hurried to the exit. As soon as I got off the bus, I took the old Polaroid photo out of my pocket and started to walk along the path. I had to find my Aunt Alice's house using the photo taken 6 years ago. It wasn't an easy task, I must say. No one cared enough to draw me a map. How could my dad draw it for me with all his important responsibilities, like going through the jewelry catalog to pick another diamond ring for my stepmother? So all I got was the old photo taken from when my mother and father visited Aunt Alice. By the way, my father had to prove how much he loved Sophia almost every week, and the prices of the presents were increasing rapidly. This is exactly the reason why I didn't get a new bike for my last birthday. My father just patted me on the shoulder and gave me $5 to go get something for myself. I think my stepmother is pure evil. She might be the evilest evil in the entire universe. And I know that my mom, who was smiling at me from the photo, would agree. Her smile was so warm and pleasant, unlike the cold grin of my stepmother. I swear that when I see her putting that meat in the grinder while watching me with her little sparkling eyes, I sometimes feel like my life is in danger. But now I'm far away and she can't touch me with her long, pale fingers. I've already been here once. When I was little, my mother brought me here with her to see her sister. At that time, everything seemed so dreamlike and unreal to me. Aunt's house truly was a magical place, full of miracles. Of course, since I was just a kid, I was imagining things. Still, I had a lot of fun during my stay. It didn't really matter. Okay. Man, this thing is really sensitive. Gosh, am I really glad that I left that stuffy bus and was finally able to get some fresh air. I couldn't wait to see the place from my childhood. I wonder if I could imagine something magical now. I walked along the narrow pathway covered in leaves. It was so nice to walk in the woods with a pleasantly chill autumn wind on my face. The sun was pouring its bright colors from the sky, drawing interesting patterns in the thick branches. Magnificent fir trees were surrounding me, and the birds were singing their beautiful songs merrily. This warm atmosphere lifted my spirits, and I couldn't help but smile. It was so pleasant to walk through the forest in peace and quiet, especially after living in a noisy city for so long. Not so much of a wilderness after all, and the village must be close to my aunt's house. Last time my parents and I went there to see the toy fair. My stupid stepmother probably thought she was sending me to live in some kind of dump, but fortunately, it wasn't so bad. Maybe I can even make friends with the guys from the village. Some part of me would like to fall lazily on the sofa and turn on a comedy show with J. Earl, but I felt that something interesting and huge was waiting for me. A strange feeling for a 12-year-old boy who was just kicked out of the house by a grumpy stepmother. By the way, she herself should sometimes get out of the city to enjoy the fresh air instead of sitting there all day. She's always at home or at work. That's probably why she's so pale and constantly complaining about everything to my dad. For a split second, I paused and asked myself why I ever thought that Aunt Alice would be happy to see me in the first place. Could she suddenly change, grow old, and become just as grumpy as my stepmother? During my last day, my auntie and I seemed to get along well, and we had a lot of fun together. But who knows what's going on in the minds of these adults? Suddenly, I felt my tummy rumbling. Last time I ate was early in the morning. I was given a couple of apples for the road. The last one was now in my pocket. Groping for a round green apple, I slowly took it out and bit off a decent piece. It's so sour. I was surprised that it wasn't poisoned after all, since it was from my stepmother who gave it to me. What a nasty woman. Well, at least she wasn't here, so I didn't need to listen to her endless comments and complaints.
Sit straight, Thomas. You eat like a savage. Elbows off the table. Stop gnawing on the pen.
My war with her was now over, but I was a little worried about what would happen to my father. I guess his relationship with her wasn't bad. He at least didn't have to fear to be tortured with sour apples. Suddenly I smelled something. It came from the depths of the forest. I breathed in deeper, and the pleasant aromas of cinnamon and boiled condensed milk tickled my nose. How appetizing the aroma of baked goods coming from behind the trees was so inviting that it turned me into a predator stalking prey. And even though my hunger was stilled for now, I really wanted to try my aunt's cooking. That reminded me the narrator was really thirsty. I even felt a taste of something sweet in my mouth. God, it smells good. This is working out pretty well so far. I could have been sent to the Evergreen boarding school for boys, from which, according to rumors, no one has ever returned. And the guys at school were telling such frightening stories about this terrible place that it almost turned into one of the most disturbing urban legends. Chasing this pleasant smell, I found myself on a clearing. In the distance, there was a cliff, and judging by the photo, the house should be right there, but it wasn't. Not believing my eyes, I took a few steps forward, looking carefully at the photo. That's right, the house should be here. And suddenly I saw it. I saw the outline of a house standing on the very edge of the cliff. It seemed to have emerged from the air. What a funny picture. It looks like it had been chased there by all these sharp-furred trees, but it didn't jump off the cliff in any way. My imagination sometimes likes to play games. Why didn't I notice it at once? Smoke poured from the chimney and a delicious smell came from the windows. It seemed I wasn't mistaken, and a great dinner was waiting for me. I didn't have time to come up to the porch, as the door suddenly flung open. A black cat with a cookie between its teeth jumped out of the house. He was followed by my aunt riding on a broomstick. A broomstick! Colorful sparks were shooting from her hands. What's going on here? I couldn't believe my own eyes. I immediately wanted to run away, hoping to catch up with the bus, but at the same time, I felt like clapping my hands with some strange joy. My aunt laughed so wickedly and viciously that a cold chill ran down my back. You ate all my cookies, rascal. I'll skin you alive. Just wait till I get my hands on you. Skin alive? Auntie began to chase the cat around the house, firing colorful sparks at him. Various luminous figures appeared around my aunt every now and then, and I looked at it spellbound. Finally, common sense took over. Of course, this is just a dream. I probably dozed off during the trip. A purple glowing ball flew over my head, showering me with bright sparkles. My earlier assumption immediately collapsed, and I opened my mouth again in surprise. No, this can't be true. It just couldn't. My common sense continued to fight, but it was obviously losing. This is just crazy. I jumped to the place where the glowing ball fell and touched the burnt grass. God, it's hot! Damn! Is it really true? Are you kidding me? My aunt continued to rush for the cat around the house, time after time flying over the gulf. How is that even possible? Can it be magic? Meanwhile, the cat ran around the house numerous times, but suddenly he changed directions, running towards me. I stood still like a statue. In a blink of an eye, its long-tailed creature climbed upon me. I see you found yourself a shelter, rascal. Get down, Thomas. What? Next time you'll get yourself under control, Grimmer. My auntie aimed her finger at my head, and a red spark flew out of it. See you? With a powerful flow of magic, Alice sent the cat into the depths of the forest, and the fluffy ball disappeared in the leaves. I could have died. You almost killed me. No need to worry since you are alive. And how could I ever kill my adorable nephew? She beamed at me and came closer as if nothing had happened. It's been ages. How I've missed you, Thomas. I couldn't get over what I just saw. My aunt hugged me so tightly that I almost lost the ability to perceive reality along with the ability to breathe. Auntie, what on earth just happened? That was the most impudent cat on the whole planet. If you're talking about Grimmer, of course. I'm talking about all those sparks and that broom. Oh, that's nothing. Witch stuff. Witch stuff? I struggled to express cries of delight. Meanwhile, Alice began to examine me. You've become thinner since our last meeting. This nasty Sophia doesn't give you any food. Who cares, Auntie? That was incredible. Why is
Why is this such a surprise for you? Didn't your dad tell you I am a witch?
Well, he said, but this is... This is real magic. Damn it. I thought he meant Bill. Moving on.
Watch your tongue, young man. But it's really great that you like it. How are you feeling? The barrier might have taken some power from you when you were getting through it.
Is it because of magic that I didn't see the house from a distance?
Right you are. This house is not visible to those who are not looking for it. And if you are looking for it, it'll immediately show up when you come closer.
That's how it is.
She smiled again. She smelled kind of familiar. I think it's my mom's perfume. Yes, your mother and I had similar taste in a lot of things, but unfortunately not for men. She grinned and sighed. It just so happened that my boyfriend turned out to be a piece of work, and I just had to turn him into a cat. Now he is my pet.
Wow, don't tell me that it was your boyfriend who was just sitting on my head. She nodded. I opened my mouth even wider in surprise, and she turned her boyfriend into a cat. Wow. Well, on the other hand, I should calm down so I don't end up as one as well. What if she turned me into a bug or a mouse if I put my hands on a table or forget to make my bed or... Auntie put her hand on my shoulder, interrupting my disturbing thoughts.
Don't worry, Thomas. I won't hurt you. I'm a good witch, and besides, this grandma continues to annoy me, even when being a cat, so I don't give him a tail for nothing. This fluffy bag devoured all the cookies I had baked for your arrival. You might not understand it now, but sometimes a girl just has to turn her nasty boyfriend into an animal of some kind.
I just nodded and agreed. Relationships are not my thing at all. Well, I am only 12. But if one of the girls in my school told a friend that she turned a guy into a cat, the next day she'd be locked in a cuckoo house. Just imagine flying brooms and cats that once were people. I wonder what was going to happen next. Well, we'll have to find out if we do a full Let's Play of this. I must say that this game is absolutely charming, adorable to boot, and that'll be it for the Indie File Cases. If there are any of these games that you want to see more of, just let me know in the comment section, and if there's any indies you want me to look at, just let me know and I will check them out. This is Purity Sin, and I am out. Goodbye for now, guys. See you next time.